guys. I just did my TMA Tuesday. I saw that really weird TMI Tuesday. And I guess I missed a question. They asked if I had any funny under the drugbrella stories, meaning whilst on drugs or high. And I actually have a lot of stories, so I figured I would make a different video for that. I wasn't the best kid growing up. I did a lot of things that I don't regret them, but that I just shouldn't have done when I was growing up. So one of the first times I took shrooms, I had to go to the bathroom at one point. I had to pee really badly. And after about an hour and a half, my friends started freaking out. They didn't know where I was because I didn't come back to cuddle with them on the couch or the bed or anything. And that's where we all were. And my friend Kristen came to the bathroom and found me sitting in the tub. I had ripped up 2 toilet paper rolls and was just playing with the soft toilet paper. So that's another, well, that's an under the drugbrella story. And I was like obsessed with taking the toilet paper with me everywhere we went, and I just kept saying, just in case we need it. And it always ends up being useful, but I'm a little bit of a mom when it comes to things like that. Like, I like to have super glue in my purse and a napkin and a pen and things like that you don't really need every day, but just in case you might need them someday. So, also sorry about my hair, it's an absolute mess. Some other stories. One time I was really high, like years and years ago, with 2 of my like close guy friends at the time, and we were doing dabs. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's basically like a concentrated version of weed, so you get more high. So we were hot knifing dabs off the stove, and I don't know, I got so high, and we went and played at the park on the swings afterwards, and I was just laughing. This isn't so much like an under the drugbrella story as like a gross story when you're on drugs. And I was just so high, and I just kept laughing that I started to drool, and I couldn't stop because I was still laughing. Oh my gosh. So that was gross. Last week we were, or I guess 2 weeks ago, no, last weekend, I think, or two weeks ago, yeah, we were on acid and walking to this local bar, and I was talking to Heather about her cats because she really wanted to bring them to the bar, and I was like, you can't take a cat to a bar, like there's no way. And so she was a little upset, but you know, we left the cats at home, and I was still talking about it when we were walking, and I just kept pointing out times when it would have been bad for the cat to be there, like, oh, the cat would have run out in the road, or oh, right here you would still have to be holding the cat, and all this stuff. And she just kept laughing, and then ended up peeing a little bit, and so that's a funny under the Drugbrella story. Oh, a not so funny story. I was 16, and between the ages of like 16 and 18, I was like really into partying and drinking, that sort of thing. And I was still in high school, obviously. So one night, and I had school the next day, I went out drinking with my girlfriends to a party, and this is the only time I've ever woken up like this. I don't remember how I got home. I don't remember going inside. I don't remember vomiting, but I woke up on the kitchen floor when my mom came downstairs at like 5:30 to wake up for her day. And my curfew was midnight, and I'm supposed to wake them up at midnight, but I never really did that, and I definitely didn't do that this night. She found me laying on the floor in the kitchen in my own vomit, and I had vomited like projectiled in like a half circle almost all the way over the floor. And I woke up and I actually had a really big test that day. It was the PSAT. So then I went to school like an hour later, still drunk, and took the PSAT. And I actually ended up getting the scholarship for it, but yeah, don't drink so much that your insides explode, kids. That's not good. And I'm sharing these stories like they're funny or like it was a good time, but I'm not promoting drug use or drinking. This is just my past and my lifestyle, and things that I've done to deal with things that have happened to me in the past. So don't think that it's all a good time, because there's definitely repercussions to drug use. I don't recommend it. I've been arrested. I've had a warrant out for my arrest before because of it. You don't want to be 18 with a warrant out for your arrest because of pot, like. So, I actually recommend, if you want to get to a better state of yourself instead of taking drugs, maybe try yoga and meditation and drink nice herbal teas and reach a higher state like that. Okay, so I'm really excited because I just got these 2 books. I'm gonna be reading them in a video soon. So let me know if you're excited to hear those books again, because they're from my childhood, they're from Heather's childhood, and hopefully that will help trigger some ASMR for you guys, the whole nostalgia aspect of it. So yeah, let me know what you think. I love you guys. Have a good night.